Alright, today even though I'm working next door, had a customer come in for an iPhone 4 repair. And so we're going to do this one real quick. This is the screen and the LCD, so this is a pretty simple fix. Other than the fact that I have to, take apart the entire phone to put it together. Which always is so enjoyable. But I get paid for it. And that's really the important part. So, recently got a pretty nice sunburn. Yesterday was mowing the grass. Oh, and they might need a new back as well. I might have this is a 1387, so this is the 4S. And I think I do have one of these backs. Nope, not that one. But yeah, I was mowing the grass the other day because when I was at Country Days the other day, got that ridiculous tan line from the white beater I was wearing. I decided, hey, why not mow the grass with my shirt off all day when it's about 90 degrees outside. Wasn't a very smart idea, I would say, but it evened up my tan line, so. But also gave me blisters and a very painful sensation, which is never fun. Ugh. Alright. Now, I don't think I have that piece over here. We'll just use one of these spudgers to get it out. I haven't been in the shop all day today. Been installing some shelves next door. Because we pretty much do all the work for the gas station next door since we're leasing the space from them. So, that's always fun. Ugh. All right. Let's grab a flathead screwdriver out of here. And apparently we don't have one on there. So we'll grab one from here. The great thing about working in the tool shop is that you always have tools. That's right. That's left. Alright. Oh, we'll get that one in a second. Let's put that down there on the adhesive. Take these little screws out. Place them up here. So even though I hate working on iPhone 4s, I like working on phones in general, just because it's nice, it's fun. It's something that keeps my mind at ease. Being able to fix things, take them apart, figure out how they work. There's really a simple pleasure that goes into it. Alright, well, maybe that one's a little too big. So we'll go with this one. And that one works great. These screws are just in abundance. And apparently that screw fell somewhere. God, I hate when that happens. The screws are just so tiny. This phone is really dusty on the inside as well, which indicates that they probably had this phone for quite some time. Either that or they just don't take good care of it too much. But as long as it works, that's really all that matters. One of the good things about iPhones is that whenever you do encounter a situation where your screen is broke, you really don't have to worry about the digitizer breaking as well, because the digitizer is under the glass. So the really only way that you can break the digitizer is if you break the LCD. But that's not always the case. There is a rare occasion where the digitizer will be broken due to problems with connectors on the motherboard. But like I said, those are usually rare occasions. I would usually recommend iPhones to people, but you know, that's not my personal choice. Well, I mean, it is my personal choice, but they're just more compatible with other devices as well. But it also depends on what you would like to use the phone for. A lot of people say that iPhones suck, and a lot of people say Android suck. And it really just depends on what you want to use it for. Because they all have their pros and their cons. And all of them have, well, some of them have better features than the others. Like with iPhone, you have to pretty much pay for everything. And with Android, you don't necessarily have to, especially when it comes to music and things like that. So if you like to use music, or if you like to download music, I'd recommend an Android device. Simply because it's more convenient for the user. iPhone, if you run a business, iPhone is pretty much what I would recommend. Just because most apps are compatible with for business use. I mean, it was really designed more for business use. Well, all Apple products were. And if you go into, you know, an art studio or something, you're going to see that, or I mean a music studio, you're going to see that most people use Mac products, Macintoshes, and Apple products. Just because they're all compatible with each other. and it's the best. Oh, this is a track phone. Was not aware of that, but that makes sense. Alright, we're going to pull this piece out here. Make sure everything is... There we go. This motherboard has been through some stuff. It's pretty dusty on the inside. So we're going to set that over there. Move this piece over here. Alright. And now we're going to commence to removing the screen and replacing the screen. Alright. What's up, Brandon?
I think I'll see if Jazz wants to have the AC repaired again.
What, over here or over there?
He'll just buy me a window unit. We could move some shit around and get a window unit, that back window.
Yeah, right there? Yeah.
And honestly, a 15,000 BTU window unit would do it. Sorry, you recording?
Yeah, it's fine.
Background chatter.
Provides some pretty nice commentary. Yeah, I record all my repairs.
I need an extension cord.
Be in the bathroom to the right of the toilet. Alright. Now we're going to remove the vibrator. There we go. Set that on the side. Have one piece. You know, as I think about it, I really don't have to remove those screws, I just have to loosen them. So a couple turns should work. Because that also really helps out in the process of not having to screw everything back in. Alright. Now we're going to remove the top. Yeah, and this thing, yeah, it's missing half the screen. And we're going to get this corner here, which is usually adhesive down. Yep. There we go. You don't really have to worry about ripping the cables when you're replacing the LCD because the LCD is already broken. And then we have the glass. And alright, now we're going to set this to the side here. I'm going to get our new screen. I already opened it and made sure it was the right part. And now we just have to test the screen, make sure it works before we go ahead and put all these screws back in. Also, it's a good idea because if you are going to refund or send back a product, if you remove the front screen protector and this back red plate, then they usually don't allow you to return them. So that's why you always test them first. So you always want to test your products before you install them. Otherwise, it's kind of a waste of time. Alright, and well, that's really unfortunate because, well, I'm not gonna test this one today because I do not have my iPhone 4 charger, unfortunately. I let somebody borrow it last night and they have yet to return it. I guess if it doesn't work, then I'll kind of be SOL. But there's a lot of screws in here, and you know, a lot of work goes into it. But either way, it should be pretty good. Oh yeah, I should have removed that piece first. And come on, come on. There we go. Remove this red piece. And we're going to be installing the home button on the bottom there. Something just vibrated over here. Most likely this phone that I have that I've been working on. Alright, we're going to let that out. We're going to set this in place here. Alright. 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 And now we can install this slowly but surely. Come on, come on. Get yourself in there. Might need to loosen up these screws a bit. There we go. That works. Okay, so we got the top pieces, the bottom pieces. Maybe we have to remove these screws after all. That sucks. I hate removing these screws. Because my magnet really doesn't work on them. Alright. Maybe that's on the bottom, and this one is not fully on that side yet. So let us remove this piece. And this piece. It's only been 19 minutes, so far it's going pretty good. My God, it is pretty damn hot in here though. Oh, and that may be the reason. One of the washers got stuck on here. Yeah. And that could be a very good reason why it wasn't working. Also, there could be... indeed. Could also be because there's excess glass on the front. Which is something that I failed to check. Once again, this is why I do not edit my videos. To show that, I am, human. I do make mistakes. And I know that I am nowhere near perfect, so... Come on, little piece of glass. Get off there. There you go. Alright. Now that that's out of the way, I'll move these last few pieces of glass up here. And then we will install the phone, or install the screen. Alright. Alright, and there we go. Everything is in there, nice and tight. Nice and tight. So we're going to go do the four corners first. Yes. These being very tedious, you have to be very, very careful. Make sure to get them exactly in the right place, or else you're going to be doing what I'm doing right now and taking forever to screw in one screw. Okay. Alright, there we go. Screw number 2. The one on the top right corner is probably the hardest one to do, since it's right there by that the headphone jack. This one we're gonna have to get with these things you have to line them up perfectly. Alright. Screw number 3. Ready to go. Get you right in there. Screwed in nice and tight, and screw number 4. That one in there, it's good to go. Alright, now for the fun part. I need to get my other screwdriver. Oh. It is really hot in this building, and as you heard earlier, we are working on getting probably like a window unit. because my God. It's like working in a sweatshop. Except for I get paid more than, 2 cents an hour to, put together phones. Yeah, because that would suck. I'm not sure if it's hot in a sweatshop, but, just by the term, I would assume it is. Alright, there we go. Got first 3 in. And now the last 3. It's going on, 26 minutes. So we're doing pretty good. Making good time. They went to the pet shop while I'm working on their repair. Then once I get finished with this repair, then I'm going to be going back to setting up the shelves for the gas station. Now we're going to be putting back in the vibrator here. There we go. Alright. Now for the motherboard, put this in place. I'm going to be lifting up these pieces here and setting them in. Just want to get underneath this one. Alright, there we go. And no, we don't want to be under that one. There we go. Alright. Set these pieces back. You want this to be able to sit in nice and flat. You don't want to force it in either because you don't want to break the motherboard. But these gloves are ridiculously too much for me. I need to get a smaller size. Definitely will be doing that next time. Alright. So, pushing this in. Alright, that's nice and even there. Alright. Now we're going to take screws on top here. Which is this one. It's been 29 minutes as of right now. It's going good with my 30-minute time that I gave them. I'm gonna move this piece back just a little. Okay. Okay, my tweezers don't want to bend right. That's because we have a piece of glass underneath there. Alright. Makes sense. Working with tiny pieces is never fun. I mean, it is sometimes. Sometimes they fascinate me, especially if I haven't seen them before. Ugh, come on. Don't you fall. Thank you. The disassembly is one of the easiest parts. The reassembly does take some patience. Alright. I'll be taking this screw here. I'm going to be screwing this piece in right here. Slowly but surely. I think I've said that 3 times in this video because every time I say slowly but surely, I think of, I don't know, surely. It's something somebody used to say. Really has no significance in the matter. Right now we're going to be locking these pins in place here. Alright. And now putting the rest of the motherboard together. Or screwing the rest of it together. Alright. 1 piece. 2 piece. And we need our Phillips drive for this one. This one's a bit tricky because you have to be kind of sensitive with it, else it does not want to go in right.